Hey guys, I am back to do another TBR for another readathon, because clearly I have a problem. So this one is on Twitter. There is a group called Manga Madness Readathon. I'll make sure to put the Twitter link down below. So they've done a couple readathons before. They're like weekly readathons. And they've done I think this is the third one or something. Maybe the fourth one? I'm not sure. But they've done a couple. I've never actually participated in any of theirs because the last one that I knew was happening in August, and it was happening when I was on vacation, so I didn't want to participate in it. And that was right when I discovered them. So they then announced that they were going to do one November 5th through the 12th. And I was like, I'm all on board. Yes, let's do this. And ironically, this actually doesn't fall over when I'm at the anime convention. Like, unfortunately, the 24-hour Tezuka readathon does. So this one I don't have to worry about, not being, running around for a convention instead of being able to read. So this one starts actually on the Monday after the convention, which is fine because I'm back on Sunday and easy peasy. So this one has my favorite thing in the world, which is the bingo board. I love the bingo board. I did my really crude, write-up of, the bingo board. Because usually I just, try to print it out. But, she's actually got it on, her blog. And it's not in Excel. And I'm not quite sure how to print it out. So, I don't know. So I just figured I'd write it down. So I wrote down everything from the bingo board. And, picked manga for the bingo board. Now, granted, I didn't do all of the bingo board just because I kind of have to figure out what I can do for some of these. So I might get it all done. I'm going to try and shoot for this, but then I'm really confused because some of these I'm not quite sure what manga would fit in them. So yeah. But anyways, I'm just going to go straight across, ba-doop, 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 and tell you guys what I picked for this. So, I wish I'd put the manga in order. That would have been smart, Lindsay. You did not put the manga in order. You did not. Okay. Oh, you're upside down. There we go. That's the best I'm going to do. Okay, so the first one is an award-winning manga. So I had no clue. So I actually had to Google, award-winning manga and figure out, what had won an award. So I picked the first volume of 20th Century Boys because this apparently won a Shogoku Manga Award in 2002. So this did actually win an award. So I was like, okay, we'll pick that one. The next one is an author you haven't read before. So I picked this one, which is Dream of the Days, which is actually a Korean manga, so I definitely haven't read from this author before. And it's yaoi, so there's a win-win right there. The next one is a romance, slice of life, or comedy. So I picked the next volume of Wotakoi, Life is Hard for an Otaku, because I have not read this one yet, and this is definitely a romance and comedy, frankly. The next one is drama, action, or adventure. So I grabbed for probably action and adventure for this one because I need to catch up on reading this. So I picked the 5th volume, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I like this one. I bought a whole bunch of volumes of it and then never caught up on it, so I'm going to try and catch up on that one. The next one is fantasy or paranormal. And for paranormal, I picked the 3rd volume of Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School because I've read volume 1 and 2 and I haven't read 3 yet. The next one is a mystery, a thriller, or a psychological. I don't have anything to show you because I ordered it off of Amazon and it's not here yet, but it's Siren, which the 1st volume of it, which is actually one that Jing Graves recommended in one of his videos, and was actually giving away, I think, the 1st volume of it or something. It sounded interesting, so I ended up grabbing that one, and it definitely popped up when I looked for psychological, so that fits. The 7th one is actually horror, demons or vampires. I do not have one for that. My problem is that my demon and vampire, I read two, but I've caught up on them. Because Demon Slayer I've caught up on, and oh, what is its name? The Toss something or another. I caught up on that one. And those are the only two that I read that have demons or vampires in it. So I'm kind of like behind. So I'm not quite sure what to pick for that one, so I don't have anything picked for that one yet. I'll try and figure it out. If not, then I might just be missing that one. I guess maybe I could pick the 4th volume of this one, because there might be demons in here. I don't know, but it might be close enough. Anywho, that's one I can't figure out. The next one is a male lead character. So I picked my boys from Bungo Stray Dogs. Well, my girl's in there too, but the main lead is a boy. And catch up on this, because this is the newest volume and I need to read it. The next one is a female lead character. So then I picked Tokyo Chiriba Girls, Volume 3. I really like this one. Oh, hello, boy. So I just need to catch up on that one. The next one is read 2 installments of the same series. And I picked I Heard the Sunspot and I Heard the Sunspot Theory of Happiness. So these are definitely 2 in the same series. So I will finally read those that I've been borrowing from my sister, and they've been sitting on the floor forever. The next one is centered around folklore or mythology. Might be a little bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna pick it. Forbidden Scrollery, Volume 4, because this is all about, like, the different, you know, they'll talk about the different, like, ghosts and theories, and, you know, they'll read old stories, and I just think it counts. I don't know. I think it's close enough. Someone can fight me if they want on it, but I think it's close enough. The next one is related to something you previously read. So I picked the 6th volume. Is it wrong to pick up A Girls in the Dungeon? Because I'm going to read 5. So there's one I've just recently read after, you know. The next one is genre of your choice. I picked Hanger, Volume 2, because I need to read this because it's Hanger and it's awesome, and it's, yeah, well, shonen ai, I guess, so far. Boys love, whatever you want to call it. Hey, will you stop that, ma'am? Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop attacking things. Yeah, you. The next one is a manga published in 2017 or 2018. So I picked the next volume of Sleeping Princess in the Demon Kingdom because this one just came out. The next one is a main character who transforms. And I picked the first volume of Coyote because he's a werewolf and he transforms and it's yaoi. And any excuse to read more yaoi. The next one is borrowed manga. So where did you go? Volume 2, are you volume 1? You are volume 1. Okay, there you are. The first volume of number 6, which is my sister's. So I will borrow that and read that. The next one is genre you don't usually read. Once again, it's one I don't have. It comes out on November 6th, so it should be here in time for me to read it for this readathon. But it is the next volume of Shortcake Cake, which is a romance, which obviously you guys know I don't usually read. So, but that one I thought was cute, so I will read the second volume, so I will put that onto this TBR. The next one is the oldest manga in your collection. I have it, but it's in my closet. I'll pull it out for the readathon, but I haven't pulled it out yet. But you guys seen it. It's Fake, so it's the first volume of that, which is the oldest one that I have in my collection right now. So I will reread volume 1. Because obviously the oldest manga in my collection I've already read. The next one is main character who identifies as LGBTQ. And I picked The Bride Was a Boy. Because I haven't read this one yet. And it's transgender, so it definitely fits. And then the next one is manga with a name in the title. This one was a little bit harder to figure out, but I ended up realizing that I have this one, which is called Anne Happy, and it's the first volume. And I was like, well, I will read this and see if I want to buy more of it, because I think I have the first 2 volumes. I think there's like a lot of volumes out, and I just bought the first 2 randomly because it sounded interesting, so we'll see. Stop it. Hey, you, stop it. Okay, and the next one, the last row is the row that I'm like kind of stumped on, so I haven't like figured out what to do with the last row yet. But I'll tell you guys what it is. And if you guys have any suggestions, that would be awesome. So the next one is manga by your favorite artist or the host's favorite artist. I have to look up the host's favorite artist. I can't remember what it is. I know she obviously told us, but I can't remember what it is. I'll see if I have anything in relation to that. This one's not too hard. I just don't really know who's my favorite artist, because I feel like I just like series, and I don't usually tend to like have an artist that I really like. I guess I could read another volume of Princess Jellyfish, because I really do like that author, and there's at least 2 series that I read that I really like that are hers. So I could do that, but I haven't like officially figured it out yet. Plus I've got like plenty right now to begin with, frankly. And then another one is manga you've been meaning to read. Okay, well I could pick anyone off the shelf, that's fine. Probably the next volume of Children of Whales is what I'll pick. I just wasn't sure if I was gonna just not do the row because of the last, or what, but yeah, I could find something for that one. This is where it gets a little confusing. Adapted to live action. I have no clue. I don't know a manga that was adapted to live action. I don't know if I own any manga that were adapted to live action. That one I'm a little confused on. If anyone has any suggestions, that would be awesome. The next one is adapted into an anime or a video game from a manga. Also don't quite know which ones work for that. So if anyone has any suggestions, that'd be awesome. And then the last one is just has not been adapted. And I could probably read, you know, any of the ones that are sitting on my TBR shelf, that, because I think most manga haven't been adapted into stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll read the Blue Sky, whatever one, the new one by Viz, of the guy that just wants to be friends with the gay kid. Maybe I'll read that one. I can't imagine that one has a live action or an anime. But yeah, that is it. That is... You, ma'am. Oh, you're such a problem. And now you're here. Hi. Bye. So that's it. That is... Yeah, my TBR for... so far, until I figure something else out, for the readathon. That's a pretty good chunk of manga. I think it's 19 volumes so far. Hopefully 20, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's at least 19, so it's at least a start. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later for the next video. Everyone have a very good rest of the day. Bye!